I told you that the highest paid employee in the world is often poorer than the person who owns the company? It sounds strange. After all, a huge salary should make you rich, right? But when we look closely at how wealthy people actually build wealth, we discover something surprising. Most fortunes aren't built from salaries. They're built from ownership. Most people follow the same path. They work hard, earn a paycheck, pay bills, and repeat the cycle every month. There is nothing wrong with having a job. In fact, jobs provide stability and valuable skills. The problem is that your income stops when you stop working. When you earn a salary, you're usually trading time for money. You work 1 hour and receive a certain amount of pay. Work more hours, earn more money. Stop working, and the income usually stops too. This creates a natural limit on how much wealth can be built from labor alone.
Income and wealth are not the same thing. Income is money coming in. Wealth is the value of assets you own. Someone earning $100,000 a year can have little wealth, while someone earning less might own assets worth millions. Many people use income to buy things that lose value. Wealthy people often use income to buy assets that can grow in value. This simple difference changes everything over time. The secret ingredient is ownership. When you own something valuable, that asset can work for you even when you're sleeping. Wealthy people focus on acquiring ownership rather than only increasing their salaries. When you buy shares of a company, you become a partial owner. If the company grows, your ownership can become more valuable. That's why many wealthy people invest in businesses through the stock market. When you buy shares of a company, you become a partial owner. If the company grows, your ownership can become more valuable. That's why many wealthy people invest in businesses through the stock market. Some wealthy individuals go one step further and build businesses. A successful business can generate income from many customers at the same time. Unlike a salary, a business can continue producing value beyond the owner's direct labor. Another common wealth-building tool is real estate. Property owners can potentially benefit from rental income and long-term appreciation. Over decades, real estate has helped many people build significant wealth. The wealthy rarely rely on a single source of income. Instead, they build multiple streams. A salary may provide the starting capital, but ownership creates opportunities for income to grow from different directions. And this is where the real wealth-building journey begins. Now let's talk about the force that turns ordinary investments into extraordinary wealth. Compounding. Compounding happens when your money earns returns, and those returns begin earning returns too. At first, growth looks slow, almost invisible, but over time, it becomes incredibly powerful. Many people think they need a huge amount of money to start investing. In reality, consistency matters more than size. Small investments made regularly over many years often outperform large investments made late in life. Most people focus on how much money they invest. Wealthy investors focus on how long their money stays invested. Time is often more important than investment skill. The earlier you start, the more compounding can work in your favor. Building wealth is like pushing a snowball downhill. In the beginning, progress feels slow and frustrating. But as assets grow, each gain creates a larger gain in the future. Eventually, wealth starts growing faster than your own effort. One habit separates many wealthy people from everyone else. When assets generate income, they often reinvest a large portion of it. Instead of consuming all the profits, they buy more assets. This accelerates the compounding process. Another important principle is tax efficiency. Wealthy individuals often focus not only on how much they earn, but also on how much they keep. Every dollar saved from unnecessary taxes can remain invested and continue compounding. A salary can help you climb steadily. Ownership, however, can create exponential growth. That's why founders, investors, and long-term owners often build wealth much faster than even highly paid employees. One of the biggest mistakes people make is increasing spending every time income rises. More income doesn't automatically create wealth. Wealth grows when excess income is converted into productive assets. If we simplify everything we've learned today, the formula looks like this: earn income, save consistently, acquire assets, reinvest returns, and allow compounding to work over decades. Simple doesn't mean easy, but it works. Remember, wealth is rarely built overnight. The rich don't simply earn more money, they own more assets. They focus on businesses, investments, real estate, compounding, and long-term thinking. Your salary can start your journey, but ownership is what creates lasting wealth. If you found this video valuable, subscribe for more insights on money, investing, and financial freedom. And remember, the best time to start building wealth was years ago. The second best time is today.